So we found a bunch of berries and I'm super excited. They're just growing on our property. And we're not 100% sure what they are yet, but we think they're edible. We're not going to try them obviously until we identify them, but it's going to be challenging because they have honeysuckle leaves, like vines all over them. So we're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to wear some gloves, my puncture resistant gloves, just so I can like clean off the honeysuckle vines so that we can look at the plant that's underneath that's making the berries, and I try to identify it as good as we possibly can. So we'll see how it goes. So this here is one of the clusters of berries that we found. They're turning red. I don't think that's the final state. We did find one that was much darker than that. We think they might be wild blackberries. If they are, we are in luck. I'm so excited. We also found some Queen Anne's lace, which we find everywhere. Sorry, my mom's going. So I wanted to just like show you how to identify Queen Anne's lace versus poison hemlock, because I'm always worried about there being poison hemlock out here. I don't want my daughter to get into it. I don't want any of the people who are here helping to accidentally touch it and get really sick. So I'm super adamant about telling everybody like, hey, this is Queen Anne's lace and this is how you can identify it. And if it looks different than this, don't touch it. So we have this big flower on the top. This is very similar to what poison hemlock looks like. But one of the telltale signs is that if you come underneath, you see those little like things sticking out of the bottom, like these here, that tells you that this is not poison hemlock. Another telltale sign is down here on the stalk. If you can see hairs on it, it's Queen Anne's lace. And there's also no purple part of this stalk. It's not blotched purple or anything. So I know that this is not poison hemlock. Poison hemlock has a really weird blotchy, like pinkish purple tint to the stalk. Queen Anne's lace is also called wild carrot. So you can actually pull it up and eat the root. I'm not sure how you have to prepare it, but it is edible, which is really cool. We've got a bunch of annual fleabane over here. It's everywhere. It's really pretty, so I don't mind. We have these plants over here too, and I'm not sure what they are, but they are beautiful. It's this like deep maroon, like this wine color. So I'll have to figure out what that is. There's honeysuckle growing up it, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that at some point. And then there's this jungle looking plant. I don't know, it's got some buds, I guess, on the top, like flower buds. They're bright red. The leaves look like this. I've been wondering what this thing is since we've moved here. We have a lot of them. They're really neat looking, but I hope that they're not poisonous or something toxic. We also have a bunch of what I presume is yarrow growing out here. Of course, it is so overgrown, I can't tell what is what. I don't know what these like cattail looking things are. I have no clue. I mean, we do have a brook, a small creek running through, so maybe they're cattails? I don't know. You can see way back in there, there's some like really dark ones. Thorns all over it. There it is. I think that we found some blackberries. I think that's what they are. So this is what we're doing today, right? So this is what we're doing today.
Yeah, this is what we're doing today.
Yeah.
Like every other weekend I've been out here the last few weeks.
Yeah. I mean, that pry bar seems to do a pretty good job though. Like, you got that beam done really fast.
This one is where the rod is, so all of this stuff was already like separating from the wood. If you go somewhere where there hasn't been a lot of moisture, like some of it's stuck. Especially where they stapled it, glued it, and nailed it down.
Oh, I just got some gypsum in my ear. It's only 80 degrees here, but you start working and like, man, you really work up a sweat fast.
Yeah. See, like this one has nails. It doesn't just come off like the one that had water damage.
Yeah.
So I'm literally just like, you know, chipping away.
Little by little. Every time I come out, something else is beautiful. This rose bush is doing really good. Probably need to water these today, just to be on the safe side. What do you think, Maeve? Yeah. You see bees? Maeve, do you see bees? Hi. Yeah, what is over here? So there's some kind of water something down there. It's like a little holding pond or something. So they didn't want to get too close with the mowers and they just kind of left this here, and it's really pretty, but I can't imagine how many mosquitoes are in there. Oh man. That's what you think about when you live in Missouri. Hi, Grandpa. What you doing, Maeve? Hi, baby. You waving at Grandpa? Mowing the yard? I just realized this is a sassafras tree. Check it out. Look, you've got the little mitten here. I don't really see any forks. Most of it is spoons. Oh, here's a fork right in front of me. Oh, this is so exciting. So here's our wood, our plywood. My mother-in-law propped this up, I think, this morning. So, I mean, it looks all dry. I don't know what the other side looks like, but this side's looking pretty good. This, I think, was the one that got really damaged. You can see a little bit of something up there at the top. I don't want to put that in the house if we can remedy it. So we're gonna take some bleach. We'll dilute it with water, and we're gonna spray it on, or paint it on, mop it on. I don't know. We'll do something, and then let it dry again. We want to kill anything that's on here, but we also want to use this plywood because like it was $70 a piece when we bought it. We don't want to waste our money. It's so hard because like we want to do this right, but we also don't have unlimited funds. Like this is coming straight out of our pocket, out of our savings account, and every dollar counts, honestly. So if we can make this work, I'm gonna be so relieved. And if we can't, then I mean, it's just another loss that we just have to go with and figure it out. I have some berry news to share.
They are wild blackberries.
What do you think?
Yes, I think they're if they're not wild blackberries, they're dewberries.
They are wild blackberries.
Yeah, that's what.
And I looked up a few articles, and I can confirm that like it definitely fits the mold. Also, I looked it up and there's no poisonous lookalikes. None.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so it's like it came up with like wild blackberries, dewberries, wild black raspberries, but
they're not wild black raspberries.
They're not,
because the inside of black raspberries is hollow.
Yes.
Like a raspberry.
Like a thimble. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that's what it came up on the list. So we got a bunch of blackberries.
Just here. Who knows how many more there are.
I know. My mom's gonna bring a bunch of like garden clippers next week, and she's gonna clip a bunch of it out.
Yeah, watch out for blackberries. They're in Missouri now, you know that, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. We've had blackberries.
But there's more now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I can share with some bears.
Try it again.
You want to try it, Maeve?
Maybe take it back. What? Oh, she's like,
No.
Alright, you don't need to hang on to me.
hold on to the cart.
Hang on to this, it's easier. You know? There you go. Okay, slow down. Slow down. Slow down. You're going too fast. You're gonna run into the...
Oh no! Hey you.
Hi.
You look good in that tool belt.
Thank you.
So we're out here picking berries because we figured out that the bushes were blackberry bushes, which is really exciting. And there's no poisonous lookalike, so we were like, okay, cool, let's go get some. And my mother-in-law found this interesting part of our woods, so I wanted to show you guys and see what you thought. So you can see here that something has a path going back there. There's also a path over here on this side coming out. But back there, it just doesn't look normal. I don't know what it is. So there's some soft ground here. And then a ton of soft ground back here. And it's like, I mean, it's really soft. Like something was really digging this up. So it's like, well, was there somebody out here that dug something up or buried something, or what is it, an animal? Like, do we have wild boar here? I don't think that we do. Like, could a deer have done this? I don't think so. Maybe a bear? I don't know. I have no clue. But this is right on the edge of our woods. And if I turn around, you can see how close we are to our trailer. I think we're gonna have to get cameras, like, ASAP. We're trying to pull out as much of the honeysuckle as we can, as fast as we can.
I don't know what this is. It's all coming out because it's wrapped in honeysuckle. Oh, but now I can't. It's really rooted back there.
Ooh.
Nope. There we go. Need a...
Yeah, we need a machete.
See, look, I just uncovered these. All of these. This one. See them all?
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
way back there.
They're just everywhere. This is some good eating for these animals that live in our woods. We've got some crimson clover here that's blooming. It's beautiful. There's a bunch of dock back there. That is edible. So all of these are blackberry. All of these are blackberry. And we have a lot of them out here. But we also have a lot of honeysuckle, which is just taking everything over.
Yeah.
So we're trying to rip it all out.
I don't know what this is. What is this?
I don't know, but they're really pretty and I hope they're not invasive because we have them everywhere too.
Can we eat it?
I wouldn't eat that. It has like a purple stem. Anything with a purple stem, I'm like,
berries all over right here.
Yeah, there's berries everywhere here.
I'm trying to be mindful of that.
Like, look at all of these berries. Look at how many there are. Hopefully we won't be too late for the harvest next weekend when we're out here. Hopefully we'll have more help next weekend too.
New. Like, look at these. These are all new.
Oh yeah.
These aren't even like...
They're not even producing yet. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of these aren't. I think they've been so overrun with the honeys. I have no idea the life cycle of a wild blackberry bush, but I would suspect that because it's so overrun with the honeysuckle that they're not producing until they get out to where there's light and stuff like that. Like, the plants are trying to grow up through all of this underbrush, and then when they get up to where there's light available, that's where we see the berries starting to pop up, you know.
Right.
And this is like blackberries all the way. I can see blackberry plants like all the way back to the trees back.
Oh yeah, I can too. They're like all in the woods.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oop.
Oh.
Oop. Ah,
Oh, big hug.
you can sit on the steering wheel, can't you? There you go.
Oh. That's a nice little
You think
seat,
you can
huh?
drive backwards like that?
She even has like berry stains on her shirt.
Yep.
And look at your mouth, Maeve.
Look
Maeve.
at mommy.
Hey, look
You're
here.
gonna- she's
You're
pointing
gonna, yeah. You were eating those berries, huh?
Yeah.
Were they really yummy?
Do you like those berries? Do you?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Oh, that's windy.
Yeah.
Oh, so, are you satisfied with what we got done today, or
No.
no? I didn't think so. We still have a lot to go.
Yeah, we still
This-
have a lot to go.
Main part looks pretty good. All the ceilings look pretty great. All the walls look pretty good. It's just like over here, we still have to strip away a lot of what's over here too.
We're only like halfway done.
Yeah, I know. But all the walls are done, right?
No?
No?
Do
What do you mean?
see all the, like, do you see all that junk, like, in the wall sections over there?
A little bit, yeah, like the insulation.
Yeah. That section needs to come out there. There's a wall panel there that's behind this frame.
Yikes.
There's a
Okay.
wall panel there over behind the frame between the bathroom and the master bedroom over that window there.
Yeah, I
There's
see that now.
these,
Yeah. Oh my
which
gosh.
are installed behind a truss.
That's great.
So, like, I don't know, we might just have to get a saw
Oh,
and cut
geez,
'em.
yeah. Like it's a whole truss on this side. And then on this side, it's another truss.
Yeah, like right up against the side
Oh.
they nailed it from.
Yikes.
And they didn't just nail it, they stapled it. You can see the staples all the way through the thing. See all those little, like, lines?
Yeah.
Those are all staples.
Awesome.
And then there's the same thing over there, with a truss right in front of it. And then all that side.
Yeah.
So, am I satisfied? No. At least we got some work done.
Yeah. So our plan now is to close everything up, get out of here, go buy some fireworks, and then go home. So we hope you have a happy 4th, and we'll see you guys next week.